360 Virtual Home Tours by Sam. Hi, I'm Sam Dorfman, and this is a playlist in my 360 channel on hosting Matterport tours using Zoom. Now, you might ask, why do that? Since a 360 tour is self-contained, you just need one person. They log on, they click on the model, they spend all the time they want, anytime, day or night, and they get to know the house very well, almost as much as if they've been living there. So why bother hosting? Well, I'm going to show you some really good uses for using Zoom hosting. So this playlist is called Zoom Hosting of 360 Virtual Home Tours. And I'm going to start out with this little outline. It's just a approximation, and we'll sort of take it from there. So the following examples of various situations where a Zoom hosted presentation of a 360 home tour model would be very appropriate. So let's start pre-development. Okay, haven't built the model yet, but I'm trying to sell the service. So this is, in effect, a sales proposal offering a 360 model as an incentive. So can be a proposal of the developer, me, to a listing agent, or to the seller. And the seller could be a FSBO, for sale by owner, so that there is no listing agent. Anyhow, I would be the host. It's possible that a listing agent could try to sell the services, and that person could be the host. And then the attendees would be the listing agent, if I'm trying to sell to him, or the seller, or both. So that's pre-development. Now, let's suppose the listing was acquired. The model, 360 model was built, and it haven't done the workspace processing yet. That's the add-ons. That's the stuff that a lot of Matterport developers I have found get lazy and don't bother doing any of it, and they figure nobody knows the difference, and they leave it at there. So once this is built and we haven't done the workspace stuff yet, I would like to go over that as a discussion of the features to be added. And again, the developer, in this case, would definitely be the one who's the host. Attendees could be a listing agent or the seller or both. And then when the model is finally completed, we do a pre-publication meeting, and it's a review of the features and the final approval. Again, you don't see this happening very often. And again, the host is a developer, attendees, listing agent, or seller, or both. Now the model's been published, the property is up for sale, Okay, now what? Well, this is the two most important tours. And one is a virtual open house, and the other is a virtual 360 home tour. Also, it's virtual. So both of them are virtual, and both of them are, in this particular case, hosted. They're Zoom hosted. And so the host, let's say we're doing the first one, a 360 open house. Okay. Right now, you don't even see open houses, but this can be done because nobody's going to be in the house. Now, did you hear what I said? Nobody's in the house. Okay. It could be the people living there are in the house because they don't even know this is going on. This is all done electronically. It's all done remotely. So if this was an open house, I'd have to limit the number of people, and also it would have to be, unlike a regular 360 tour, this would have to be timed because I'm going to be the one showing the property, and I can't be there all day and all night. So I could schedule it just like a regular open house is scheduled. But the people who are going to see it, they have to be on time. They get to the waiting room 10 minutes late. I'm sorry, you can't get in now. You're gonna have to reschedule. Why is that? Because I'm gonna start at the very beginning, go through all the house, the entire house, every room, every nook and cranny, using the 360 tour. And when it's all over, everyone will get a link so they can do it some more by themselves, but they need that first time through. And so they've got to be there on time to go through this tour. And I'll go through it efficiently and carefully. And if they have any questions, the microphone's gonna be muted. If they have any questions, they put the questions in the chat box, and then I'll save an additional 10 minutes to answer any questions they have about the property or about how to use the Matterport model. So that's an open house. Now, if we're doing a home tour, now we're limiting it to one potential buyer and family members. So we could have 2, 3, maybe 4 people attending. Again, the host is either me or his listing agent. If he's gotten competent at this, he could do this. Actually, the buyer's agent could also do this. I hadn't listed that there. So now the difference between that and the virtual open house is you have fewer people. They're not muted. In the first case, I'd probably be taking people's email addresses to give them further information about the house or about anything else, any other services they might like. So in this case, I'm talking with them, and we have direct communication. Any questions they have about the house can all be answered. And their main purpose here is to decide whether they want to go and see the house for real. So after this 360 tour, they will have a really good idea. So if they don't like it, they won't like it. If they do like it, there's probably a very good chance they'll be making an offer once they've gone through it in person. So that's what this is all about. I gave you this outline in the front. Going to try to have videos in all these cases. And I'm going to stick in another video on how to host a Zoom tour. There's tons of stuff out there. You don't necessarily need mine, but I thought I'd stick one in just to seem to be a bit fit in this situation. So there'd be just one video on inviting people into the tour. So thank you, subscribe, please come back.